Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Howard Claney speaking. We are about to present a ringside blow-by-blow description of the Baer-Lewis fight, a broadcast made possible by Buick Automobiles. This program is offered by Buick solely for your enjoyment. We will not mar your pleasure or impose on your good nature with frequent and lengthy commercial announcements. 15 seconds now, 30 seconds later, an occasional 2-second reference, and that's all. Here is genuine news in which Buick, a member of the General Motors family, takes great pride. The new Buick cars for 1936, the most smartly styled, the finest ever made, will be on display next Saturday, September 28th. When you see these spectacular performers, when you feel the surge and power in their mighty valve and head engines, you will agree with experts in the trade who have already previewed them. Their enthusiastic verdict is, Buick is the buy. At the ringside, two celebrated radio personalities will bring you the action and color of the fight. Edwin C. Hill, noted newscaster and globetrotter, and Clem McCarthy, NBC and Pathé News sports announcer and newspaper correspondent. The next voice you hear will be that of Edwin C. Hill at the ringside.
In the name of that American sportsmanship spirit, a spirit so conspicuous of you that it has made the American sporting public famous the world over. And may I respectfully beg that the thought uppermost in your mind and the sincere feeling in your heart be that regardless of race, creed, or color, let us all say and mean it, may the better men emerge victorious.
I hope you folks realize the responsibility you got. You got a big crowd out here and you want to put up a nice, clean fight. I'm not going to ask much from you. I'm going to ask you to break clean and break when I tell you to do so. Contest. I'll be the best man win.
Once he has Max by the arm, Max is smiling. He seems quite self-possessed. And in one moment, my associate Clem McCarty, known the country over for his brilliant, colorful, and accurate descriptions of races and fights, will tell you blow by blow. They're on.
And there's the bell. And the battle is on. They come out. Maxie very cautious. Max Baer took his time. Joe Louis leads with his left. Joe tries another left. Maxie feints a couple of times with the left. Now Louis leads with a short left to the chin, but Baer ties him up. And they move slowly over against the ropes. Once again, Louis tries. Maxie blocked him with a straight left, but Louis whipped him with a short left, and Baer brought over that long right of his, but it missed. Louis got back out of the way. And now they're in a clinch against the ropes. Baer tried a short one right here against the ropes. The referee broke them apart, and again in the center of the ring, Louis led with a left, and now fast rights and left by Louis to the face. Right and left, and Louis once again jabs him. He's crouching. Max brought over the right, but Louis was inside of it. Underneath, Louis again jabs with a left. Again with a left, but it misses. Once more with a left, and it misses. That one didn't miss. It landed, and it caught him again. That's about 7 successive lefts by Louis. And Baer is still standing there watching. He is waiting for that spot to put over that right, and he has not yet had it. Now Louis has brought the blood to Baer's nose. Baer rushes into the corner, but Louis is out of the way. He steps back against the rope. Now he's back at Baer again, still jabbing with that left, ducking under Max's left. Not a change of expression by Louis yet, and Louis is still in there crowding, watching for that chance. He has got the left up now in Baer's face. No, back there. He's got another left to Baer's face. Again, he has brought the blood, and Max missed with a right, and now he's trying. They're in there, toe to toe, for about 7 seconds. It's right and left. May the better man win, but Louis got a hard right. He gave Baer as much as Baer wanted it. He gave him another left to the body, a hard left. He's got Baer in my corner, right above me. He gave him a left to the face. He brought in a right uppercut, a right to the head, a right to the head, another right to the head. Baer is covering up in the corner, not making a return. Baer, Louis just missed with a right uppercut. Now with a right to the jaw. He straightened Baer up in the corner, and at the bell, he again caught Baer with a right to the face, and Baer grimaced at the crowd and went proudly to his corner with blood down his face. Come on, Ed Hill.
This crowd has gone slam, bang, crazy, mad with feverish excitement.
Let's go, Ed Hill, and there's the bell. Max comes out a little slower this time. He hitches his trunks up, but Louis shuffles in as usual, crowding in. He's going to make as quick work as he can, if he can do it. He's crowding over. He got Max against the ropes again on the far side of the ring. He leads 2 short lefts. Both of them landed. Neither did any harm, but they stopped Max. Max was led with another left, but it missed. Now Max is crouching. He'd like to get over that right. He's trying to get himself set to put the right, but Louis keeps him off balance with that left. He backs Baer into the center of the ring now. He's watching and leads with the left. There's another left to the face, and he got that left into the face, a left jab. Baer backed away. Now Baer is trying his left in Louis's face, but Louis is blocks it with his right glove, pushes it off. Now they're fiddling there in the center of the ring. No action for about 3 seconds. Louis just jabbed Baer in the face. He jabbed him once more. He feinted him back and stepped out of the way. Baer is trying to cock that right hand. He's got Louis over in Baer's corner, but Louis stepped out of there. Louis is now in the center of the ring. He led a short left hook to Baer's body and tied him up in the center of the ring. Baer is backing away. His nose is bleeding quite badly. Louis drove a right to the head, and then hooked right in with a left to the jaw, back there away, and there was a straight left in the face, and he is now back there against the rope. There pushed him off into the center of the ring. They're breaking at the referee's command. There poked a left in Lewis's face, but Joe stepped inside of it. There tried with the left, but Joe ducked. Now they're fiddling in the center of the ring. Joe led another left, a left to the face, another left to the face. Now Baer has tied him up, and he's ducking Lewis against the ropes. He's crouching low, down with his head against Lewis's body. The referee broke them. Now Baer has stepped back to the center of the ring. Lewis has jabbed him 4 straight times in the face. That makes 5. And Baer without a return, still trying to cock that right hand. Baer shot a hard right to the body there, but Lewis gave him a left hook to the face. And at the bell, Matthew lost his head. And he tried to put over blow after blow right against the rope. The referee warned him and took him to his corner. Come on, Ed Hill.
In Baer's corner, Jack Dempsey's face is a dark mask of worry as he works over Max, whose face is a bloody wreck for the moment. And now Clem McCarty, once more, third round coming up.
All right, Ed Hill. Max took his time coming out of the corner, adjusted his trunk. They worked on his face considerably in that period between the second and the third rounds. We're going into the third round. Lewis is stepping backwards, fiddling around. He gave Max a left to the jaw then. Max seems to have gained confidence with that flurry of rights and lefts that he indulged in at the close of the other round. And now Lewis is stepping back. Max is trying to cock that right. He's crouched low, both his right against his chest. He led with his left and got Lewis on the chest and tried with the right, but it missed. Lewis jabbed him, and now Max brought a right and a left, and now he's over against the ropes. Lewis had him on the ropes, and Baer tried to bring up a left uppercut right against the ropes, but the referee broke them, and Lewis let him have a left to the chin. Then once more, they're in a clinch, and the referee is warning Baer to break at the command. Lewis stepped back, and then he let Max have one to the chin and returned the same left hand right to Baer's body. He shot that left to Baer's body, and Baer broke away. He's over now in Lewis's corner, and Lewis gave him a right to the face. They're out in the center of the ring now. Lewis is right under the microphone. If they exchange any blows there, you folks can catch the punches because we have that public address system tuned in. Now Baer's crouching low. He tried to bring up a right uppercut in a short clinch there against Lewis. Lewis turned in against the ropes. He gave him 2 fast left jabs in the face. Lewis is forcing the fighting at this moment. He's got Baer back in his corner, but Baer wiggled out of there, and he's out in the center of the ring, standing straight as usual. He's got his right hand cocked against his chest, ready to shoot, but Lewis keeps shooting in that left to his face and keeps him pretty well off balance. Lewis is shifting, dancing. Now Baer is crouching very low, and he got a left in the face, right eye on the jaw, another one just under the eye. And Lewis steps back. Max is bearing him towards this corner. Max got another left in the jaw. And now Baer is crowding Lewis over to the side, but Lewis continues to poke that left in his face. There was a left straight in the mouth, and another one. But they're not hard, just light, but just enough. And then Max brought up a fast left uppercut that caught Joe, but apparently did no damage. No expression on his face yet. Lewis drove him a left to Max's face, and he gave him a hard right to the jaw. Another left to the face. Another left to the face. One right on top of that. And Baer then shot a left, but it missed. Joe shot another left, and it landed. Now they're in close quarters, and Joe let him have 2 fast ones in the stomach. Baer tried for right and left to the body. Now a left to the jaw, and Lewis shot a hard right to the jaw. 2, 4, 5, left and right. 7, 8, 9, right and left to Baer's jaw. And there was a hard smash to the head, and Baer is down from a hard left hand to the jaw. He is down, waving to his friends. The count is 6. And Baer is coming up. He's standing there with his legs wide apart. Lewis comes in, gives him a left to the face. Now a right to the jaw. He misses with a left. He got him with a left that time. And Baer is down again. There's the count of 1. He's sitting on his haunches. One leg cocked under him, and the bell saves him. The bell saved Max Baer down for the count of 3. Ansel Hoffman was out there to get him and let him back in. The style of Lewis in that round was the style of those New Buicks, but tell me, but it was beautiful to look at. Go on, Ed Hill, let's have it.
It might have been Jack Dempsey himself in those last few seconds with those terrific, left short, 6 inches, left dynamite punch. Not in 10 years since the magnetic Dempsey drew club notches from all over the country has there been such a wealth of celebrities in the Garden of Christiana. The starlight twinkles on the distinguished bald pate of our number 1 postmaster, James Aloysius Farley. And not far away is the governor of the Empire State, Herbert Lieben, leading the political contingent. There are more governors that you could take a stick at. Earl of Pennsylvania, and Fitzgerald of Michigan, and Cross of Connecticut, and Hoffman of New Jersey, and Brandon from way up in the good old state of Maine, and Horner from out Illinois. And here's the president's son, John Roosevelt. And here's the great American foot catcher, number one G-man, John Edgar Hoover. And here two are Hollywood picture stars, Dick Barthelmess and Ricardo Cortez. And just a few rows from me sit others, and now's the whistle. And here they come again for the fourth round, and Clem McCarty's right here ready to give it to you, right hot from the drizzle.
And there's the bell. The fourth round is on. There comes out slow. Lewis leads over to him, and he's fiddling around now with that left hand. He's going to he jabbed him in the face. Baer returned to left. He got another jab in the face from Lewis. Now Lewis is again leading with that left. And he gives it to Max again, but it's high. Max ducks under it. Then Max led with the left for the body, but it was short. And Lewis gave him a left that went over the shoulder. Now Baer is backing against the rope slightly. No, now Lewis comes in with a left, and Baer gives him a left. Baer got another left to the mouth. Now then Baer got a left over to the face, but very light. Baer is crouching low, very low. He's got his right hand cocked against his chest, trying to lead with the left. Lewis has got his hand through. Now he came in fast, and he gave Baer a fast left hook to the stomach, and then he gave him a left jab to the face. And now Lewis gave him another, and he right uppercut him. He followed a left jab to the face with a right uppercut, and Baer backed away. Now Baer's in the center of the ring. Lewis is coming again to him with his hands close to his body. He gave Baer a left. The right is ready at all times there. He gave him a hard right to the stomach, and then a hard left to the stomach, and Baer went into a clinch. Lewis pushed him away. Baer is turned and went to the other side of the rope, but he got a hard right to the face, and then a left as Lewis came into him. Now Lewis gave him a left to the face, and then he missed with a right, but there was a hard right from Lewis to the body, right into Baer's body. Max jumped across the ring. He's on the other side now, and he got a left to the face, another left to the face, and Lewis this time stepped back a little. He's fiddling around there. No move for a few seconds. Baer's got his hands up close to his face in the center of the ring. Then he stuck out his left hand, but Lewis came inside of it and gave him a quick left uppercut, and now he's got Max against the rope, but the referee broke them. They're in Lewis's corner, and Lewis gave a left jab to Max's face, but Max went into a clinch, and then as he came out, he got another left, and then he got a hard right to the body, right over the belt line, and he shot a right backhand across it. Looked like a backhand from here across Lewis's face, but it did no damage. The referee warned him. Now Lewis is in close, and he gave him another left to the jaw, and Max is in close now, head to head for a brief second. It looked like it might be one of those good old exchanges. But no, Max straightened up, and Lewis gives him another left. Now Lewis is in close there, and Baer ties him up, and Lewis is backing away, but he comes in on Baer. They're right above me as I talk now. Baer with his back to me, and Lewis gives him two left jabs. Baer once more. Lewis leads with a left, and Baer has got his hands back close against him. Now and then he sticks out. He ducks his head back that time, and he got a left, good stiff left jolt on the chin. And now he missed with a left that Lewis ducked and went under. Lewis gave him a left full in the face, a left over the eye. Lewis another left, and Lewis is ready with that right at any instant. Now they're out there in the middle of the ring fiddling. Neither one has made a move for about 5 seconds, and then Lewis jabbed him with a left. Now Lewis is following up another left. All these lefts are light, but there came a fast right. A right swing right across it, got Max high on the jaw, and Max went into a clinch. The referee orders them to break. They're over here against the ropes. Max has got his back, and he took an awful right, and then a left to the jaw, and he has gone to his knees. He's down, and the count is 4, 5, 6. There is on one knee. 7, 8, 9. There is not up, and there is on his knees at the count of 10. Your fight is all over. Your fight is all over. The boys are coming into the ring with the speed of a Buick, of a new Buick, and I'm going up to see these fighters if I can.
All right. Clem McCarty has gone to the ring to get to Lewis, to speak to Baer, to get anything we can pick up there of excitement and interest that you will hear. In the meantime, this crowd is like nothing you can possibly imagine. These 90,000 people, most of them are on their feet. Women on chairs are being held up by men. It's tremendous seething murmur, like the ocean in a great storm. Around this, at least 200 cameramen shooting their lenses at the victor Joe Lewis, whose wrist is held up by the announcer. Lewis does not bear a mark on his smooth face, which even at this moment, in his moment of victory, the fourth round, does not express one thing. Baer is being practically held up by Jack Dempsey, who hovers over him like a mother hen over a chick. Jack looks as sad and sore and defeated as if he himself had been beaten. Max's face is a sight to behold. Those incessant lifts of Joe Louis going in as fast as they strike, one after another, 8 and 10 to a round, has simply gashed Max's face to pieces. This is the first time in all of his ring career that the Livermore boy, a great stalwart, 6'3" ex-cowboy, had ever been floored. This time he was down 4 times, and the last time unable to get up. The bell found him on his knees, not flat on the floor, but on his right knee, his head shaking, his brain dizzy, and finally shook his head to the referee's pointed finger. No, he couldn't get up. Oh, done, and he knew it. And now Joe Louis.
But what an awful tough fight for me. I say that about the tough one I ever had.
Well, we've just seen here a real fight. It was over in 2 minutes and 5 seconds, the 4th round. 2 minutes and 5 seconds of that 4th round. Brought the end with a knockout by Joe Louis of Max Baer. Baer went down. Will you please get back from that microphone? Baer went down, and he stayed there for the full count of 8. Made one effort to get up, saw that he couldn't, and was counted out while resting on one knee. This Joe Louis has been photographed now from every side of the ring. Everybody is congratulating.